Well, I wasn't quite born yet when the original came out. And so I got to know it more as a cultural phenomenon and through fashion, actually. It has had such a major impact on culture. And so it wasn't until this movie that I really became fully immersed in it. It's rare to have such a massive franchise, one that spans decades and has withstood the test of time. So I feel like the thing about Tron, it's for everyone. I mean, I've met so many people throughout this process who have like a real childhood connection with it, and other people who didn't find it until they were adults, like myself. I loved working with Joachim. It really takes a very specific kind of director to be able to juggle all of these things. He was able to create this really beautiful homage to this legacy while also creating an opportunity for us to usher in a whole new audience to the franchise. And I'm so inspired by his ability to take something this large while also honing into something that feels quite soulful and personal. And I was surprised that, that I got to be a part of something that was all of those things. I learned so much from working with him. He's amazing. He's hilarious. We spent a lot of long nights, 6 weeks, where he was shouting into a God mic in his Norwegian accent, telling me to imagine all sorts of things that weren't really there. And I couldn't say better things about working with him. It was life-changing for me in terms of everything that I learned. Eve Kim is on a mission to fulfill her sister's legacy, Tess, who unfortunately had passed. And it's that will to find the permanence code that she finds herself in this unlikely allyship with a program, the most advanced program known to mankind. His name is Ares. And it's through this kind of Bonnie and Clyde relationship that they are each forever changed by this experience that they have together. I think I'm always really fascinated by regular people who find themselves in an extraordinary situation. And in that unexpected moment in their lives, they have to become superhuman. And that's Eve for me.
Yeah.
We had so many unbelievable designers working on this. I've never, ever worked on anything that had these resources, the thoughtfulness that went into every single detail. I mean, that light suit, I've never worn anything like that. It was tailored to every part of my body in ways that, like, I'm uncomfortable with how intimate that light suit was. You become one with the light suit, I'll just say. They built us these special seats for us. It's basically a bike seat attached to a tripod, and that's the only way you could sit in those light suits. I mean, all of it, the light cycles, the recognizers, the identity discs, it was so fun to work with. It was a dream. It's an actor's dream to have all that stuff. A specific scene or moment that was impactful, well, physically it was tremendously challenging. I think if I could go back in time and revisit the moment I read the script and saw all the times Eve Kim is running, I think maybe I would have had second thoughts about my prep. I mean, we did all kinds of training to be physically ready for this, but that kind of running that you have to do is the sort where you are running for your life, and you have to be able to do that not just once. If you can imagine in life, if you're running so hard, the hardest you possibly ever could, and then if you have to do that 20 times, you can imagine how you would feel at the end of that. So all those sequences where we are actually on set, on location, doing a lot of our stunts, and we had an amazing stunt team, but a lot of that we did ourselves, which I think you can see it in the movie. You can see that it feels very human, and we're hoping that the audience actually feels like they are doing it themselves, that they are also on the ride, they're also running with us. So I'm excited to share that with everyone. I'm hoping that this third installment of Tron, the thing that will resonate the most is for the diehard fans. I'm hoping that we're giving them everything that they want and then some. And I am really hoping, again, to be able to invite a whole new group of people into this world. And myself included, I was someone who wasn't an original Tron fan. I wasn't born yet for the original movie. And it really was through the process of filming and making this movie that I totally fell in love with Tron and became this Tron head diehard fan myself. So how great, like that's what a movie should do in the best case scenario. Movies are for everyone. They connect you to so many different people. And already this movie has really proven that we can connect over something. So that's really exciting.